Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the official ASRNZ BTCC Championship. I think that's a bit of a double there, but brought to you by Mackindale Constructions. It's as usual. We have Farmer in the booth. G'day, Farmer. Welcome aboard again tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Davo. Yeah, welcome to our viewers, guys. Another night, mate. Round 5.
Yes, round 5.
Here at Hampton Downs, New Zealand.
Hampton Downs, yes, Hampton Downs for
Great
round 5.
track, buddy. Great
Yes.
track. One of my
Look,
absolute supreme favourites.
look, I'll just let you go here because I know you've got some history at Hampton. Farmer, obviously a real time racer in go karts, and it knows this track well. Farmer,
Yeah.
what is Hampton Downs like? Just quickly before we get into
Mate.
some other stuff.
Just quickly, can I sum it up quickly?
Can
Love
you?
this track. Love this track, Davo. Like you say, Superkarts New Zealand have raced here multiple times. The elevation changes on this track is absolutely awesome as a driver. Turn 1 is blind. Turn 5 is also blind. The up and downness of this track, the absolute commitment. It's got good grip.
It's got it all.
It's got it all, mate. I
Yeah.
absolutely love driving this track, and it's one of New Zealand's great tracks to drive on. It really is. Every driver that comes here loves this track.
Okay, sounds perfect for the BTCCs then. And I'm sure we'll get into a bit more history about Hampton a little bit later through the telecast over the evening. But yeah, welcome everybody. It is Thursday night again. It's round 5 for the BTCCs here at ASRNZ. It's the 2021 first series off for us. We'll just quickly bring the points up. The boys are in driver brief at the moment, Farmer, so I'll just see if I can quickly get these points.
Yeah, mate. We'll just quickly run through the points as of we've done 4 rounds now. Today's round 5, so still got Glyn leading there ahead of John McDonald. We've got Luke Crompton, the 3 punters that we've seen constantly in the comms booth, mate. All there, 1, 2, 3. Jake, a bit of a surprise there, moving up the ladder. Great to see Jakey up there. Jeff Burson 5, and I don't think Jeff's with us tonight. Stoners coming through in 6. Kenny we know smashes the laps in practice here.
Dedication when it comes to practice.
From Kenny in 7. We've got Steve Belling in 8th. Aaron Enright, another one who's shining tonight in 9th. And then Ryan also is showing good pace here in 10. Beyond that, buddy, it's a bit of a mixed bag of people that haven't turned up, really. We've got Mudgee in 11, Troy, followed by Ashley, who's not in tonight, Mule, Pete Aspey, Jarks, Bear Grylls. Now, Nick Mickindo, who is sponsoring this championship, really hasn't shown up at all.
Obviously, clearly busy at work running the Mackindale Constructions conglomerate, and doesn't have time to come and race for us. But thanks, obviously, Nick, for putting your name and your support behind the series. And yes, like you said, Farmer, it just sort of dribbles away, as it normally does as we get through these series, and either commitments or boys losing interest start to drop off. But
I think just a couple of things there, Davo. It's good to see Jake on the podium last week there, mate. Came third in the first race there, and also Jeff Burst as well, coming in the second race there on the podium. So well done to those guys. Outside of our normal, Glyn's, John McDonald's, and Luke Crompton, who always seem to be there, don't they?
Oh, of course they do.
Yeah.
Of course they do. Now the boys just rounding round. I think that is Luke Crompton. I think he's just finished his flying lap there with a 5.9, and which I doubt will be quick enough. The boys running some slightly lower numbers than that, but let's just watch this play out.
Yeah, so we're looking to get into the 4s there, Davo, just sort of going on what these boys have been able to sort of manage in the practice times leading up to this. Crompo was certainly up there in the timesheet, so a 5.9. What's our track grip, mate? There, track grip's right up there at the moment, so I'm not sure that he'll hold that positive 1. As I say that, he's certainly staying there, and quite a lot of the boys have already fired some laps in.
Yeah, so we're just going to watch this start-finish line here, Farmer, as this quality rolls through. Just watch the boys come across the line, and we'll keep an eye on the timing
keep
board.
an eye on what's going on there, mate. Just seeing Jake there in a preliminary P2, Steve-O up there also in 3, and Steve-O's had some great sort of results, but he's just been just off that step of the podium, hasn't he? And
Yeah.
I'd love to see Steve-O sort of step up there and get into the comms box to have a chat with us.
Absolutely. Yeah,
during the season at some stage, mate. Yeah.
Mate, I was only thinking the same thing myself. I was just looking for an excuse to drag the bugger up here and have a bit of a chat to him. Last couple of rounds, he has done well. With the odd incident and whatever's going on track, he's always there though, Steve-O, and yeah, he's definitely been up towards the podium in the last couple of weeks. So as we just see,
who we got out there, mate? We've got
Mule over in
Troy. Mule and Troy just starting their hot laps. Aaron Enright just about to start his lap as well. Glenn coming around.
I was wondering where Crossy, because Crossy's in one of the Volvos as well, so he's down a little bit there in 11th, just out of the top 10 at the moment.
Just seeing John McDonald out on his flying lap at the moment there as he just comes round turn 5 down the infield straight. Just wait for him to come around onto our cams, but he does look to be on something pretty hot, Davo. Only a couple minutes left of this qualifying, so just watching John McDonald. He's just coming up the front straight there, about to come into our view now. It'll be interesting to see where he goes.
Yeah, we've just picked up on John as he just rounds. They actually call this turn 7, Farmer.
That little kick there, yeah, yes.
So runs across in second for a 6.
Noticing taking the pit shoot there, Dave,
I
to
saw
make the
that.
absolute maximum out of the track there.
Yep. So I'll just drop back to Glenn Dyer and
we'll see where Glenn goes, and just noticing Aaron Enright and Crompo there, both firing into the 5s.
Yep.
As Glenn comes across the line, we know Glenn's got something. He's got to have something. He always has something.
Enright with a 5.8.
Yeah,
we
nice
saw the boys
there.
go. We saw the boys go quicker in practice, didn't we, earlier? And yeah, again, as we've seen throughout the series, it is a 1-lap dash for qualifying. It's
that's
always,
right. Yes.
Isn't it? It's always that, like, or do you just go balls out, or do you just get that banker lap in? And you can see it in the times, can't you, Farmer? Each week we see this,
mate.
And you can see some of the boys as the championship gets more critical, they will put the banker in. They want to be on track in a good position and just go for those points. So,
and we're just watching Kenny just come round. He's the last of the qualifiers. He's just coming up the front straight there through turn 7 at the moment, Davo, and he's going to put himself into. Sorry, he's just about to start his hot lap. So Kenny leaving it really late, actually. And if I can just give you some stats on what Kenny has achieved so far during this week, 698 practice laps from Kenny leading up to this race, mate. So,
wow.
And Kenny has really put some commitment into this mod, bro.
And look, isn't that amazing? And look at this. I thought he was running across too late. He's got nearly 20 seconds left. He's easily going to get in in the time
he
anyway.
Is, mate. He is.
And I know it runs over a little bit too, doesn't it?
Does Kenny have a job, buddy, or does he just sit here practicing all day?
This is Kenny's job right here. and mate, if you want a guy to turn up to work and stay late, clearly this is your man. He's there every day.
He is, yeah. We love Kenny. A great character.
We do.
He's always laughing. Kenny's always laughing.
7-6 for Kenny. Puts him down a little though.
Oh, not a great lap from Kenny because he was really solid in the practice, mate, leading up to that.
I bet he was just trying to breathe in his dinner, his spag bog there or something, and just trying to get back in the rig and get that qualifying in. I reckon that was a rush lap.
Yeah, I think you might be right, mate. And we've just got a bit of support there on the Twitch there for Ryan. Where did Ryan come in, buddy? Just in 7th place. So Ryan actually doing pretty well too. And just noticing Ryan has also put in 363 laps of practice. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. A lot of practice, a lot of dedication. Don't know how they do it. Obviously they're not married with kids like we are, but yeah. Well, I am anyway.
Well, I wasn't going to go there, but now you mentioned it. Okay, so what have we got there, Farmer? Qualifying over the boys.
And we see Aaron Enright on pole, mate, with an outstanding lap there from Aaron. Into the 5s, we've got Luke Crompo in P2, John McDonald and Jake on the 2nd row, Glenn and Stevo on row 3, Ryan and Stoners on row 4, and then Jarks and Pete Aspie as well, mate, into the top 10. So great to see Pete there. Outside of the 10 on row 6, we've got B-Dog and Bear Grylls, Mark Josco and Crosby on row 7, Kenny and Mule on row 8, and Troy at the back there as the lights just come up there, Dave.
We have lights on. Here we go, people. Round 5, Hampton Downs National. Let's go
Love
racing.
This track. Let's go racing.
Oh, good clean start. The Italian taxis.
Cars off the grid there, buddy.
Up the side. Yep. We'll do that really quickly now.
Oh, and Crompo, mate. Crompo into the lead. Great start.
Yes, Crompton. Oh, a little bit of a tap from, I think it was McDonald there, but it's...
Oh, we just see McDonald there, mate, off track.
McDonald off track and a couple of guys back.
Oh, it's messy. It's messy at the back there, bud.
We had Gil Branson backwards. I think we picked up there on... Kenny, is it? Oh, I'm not sure. Back there. It was backwards. So... difficult situation, tricky corner. You warned us about turn 1, very blind.
And looks like Bear and Crossy really made gains on that, mate, right up into 7th and 8th place there, starting from the back. So
you've got to be there to grab those little Easter eggs when you can, Dave. As we just pick up on Crossy, just doing a little bit of mowing out on the edge there as he brings the Volvo round for his first lap.
Oh, great stuff, mate. Great stuff. And we just need to mute that Twitch there so I don't have to listen to myself 7 seconds later. Thank you.
Good call. Glenn. Just pick it up on Glenn and Enright.
Yeah, good little battle there for 2nd and 3rd, mate. Ryan Gilbranson took right in there at 4th, mate. Great start from Ryan. He's gone forward. He's gone forward there off the start. McDonald, a big loser there, I think, out of most of those boys. As we just watch, I think it was maybe Bear in the background there going a little bit wide as they come around this final sweeper.
I think it was Bear Grylls really wide. I'm just going to go back a little to cross on this little bunch of cars here, cross on Josco Kenny. These guys just trying to regather after that little bit of a melee there into...
into 2, wasn't it,
I think
Davo?
it was into 2 there,
Yeah.
Just see that crew run through that final turn there with Mule, Ashby and Jake, B-Dog and Melling, not far behind.
Good to see B-Dog on there. Mark Josco's turned up tonight as well.
Yes,
Mule's in there. Yeah, good to see the boys on track. Great little section there where it flicks, right to left over the crest. A little bit of off camber on the exit of that turn there. Really upsets the car.
It does.
Into a really nice hairpin down there. Just up the hill, mate, into this another hairpin as it just drops off the top there as you hit the brakes. Into that hairpin, the track flattens right out. The car kind of just bottoms out there, and literally you've got to wait for it before you can get the power down into that corner. This final turn, mate, is just absolutely balls to the wall around this final turn. Nice,
You've
big,
got to be committed, don't you?
You really do.
As we just see out of the back of Crossland's. Oh,
yes.
Carlton.
Back of the Volvo, mate. We're looking at Mark Josco's Volvo behind him there as they sweep into 1. Another blind corner there, similar to Brand's in turn 1, but a little bit sharper. Really committed.
Yeah, tidy stuff. Top track, very flowy, good. Got to get your rhythm up. We'll just pop up the front. Have a look how Crompton has pulled the French Ferrari away from Glenn and Enright as they battle through the left-hand hairpin, Farmer.
Yes,
that's a perfect spot, isn't it, for a braking maneuver with this?
Mate. Oh, and it's such a tricky
Ducking
corner,
and weaving.
One, mate. Whoa, and Enright prevails there
see him.
Shuts the door on Glenn over there.
Oh, shuffling for position. There was no love lost there. It was on. Just go back a car thinking, get an eyeful out of the front of
Gil Branson's car.
Branson's car.
It's all happening in front of him, isn't it? Yeah.
He's probably just thinking, okay, I'll just chill back here.
And just wait for these two alphas to take each other up through this right-left section here. It does drop over. A lot of camber on the elevation
chain.
Yeah, it's a great corner into a nice little tight left-hander here. And then up the hill, fang it through the gears, mate. Get up to the top of the brow, hard on the brakes as you dip into the really tight right-hander here. Tightest corner on the track.
Surely that unsettles because you're braking really right on the crest nearly there, aren't you, Papa?
Yeah, it does, absolutely. Down this little infield straight, mate. Really commit to this last corner. You can really throw it in there, Davo. Not too much brakes, mate. Just fang it down a couple of gears. Get on the gas as fast as you can out of that turn.
And it's a bit of a J-turn, isn't it? Like where it's a little bit tight on the entry, but it really opens up and allows you to really start leaning on the loud pedal there. So, yeah, nice view out of the front of Gil Branson's car there.
Yeah, good stuff from Ryan. You kind of feel like he maybe just sitting there just waiting for something to happen.
I think so. I
don't think he's going to push the boundaries there. Real clever head on this guy, Brian.
Absolutely. And the boys have moved up to Glenn's car and just watching him attack the back of Enright's car. Now, Enright holding his own here. He knows he's got the package.
Yeah, and oh God, all you need is Glenn in your mirrors like that. He's so close behind him, isn't he? Tap of the brakes into the final turn there. A little bit of correction there from Glenn as he just gets it settled into the final turn.
Yeah.
Get that power down early. You can really fang it down out of that last turn there. Little bump as you come up the front straight here.
And it's flat out, isn't it? And
it's flat out into this blind corner, Davo. Really commit to it. Tuck it in early. Get close to that wall as you can. And another good run down the outside of Enright there, mate. What are we looking at here? Wide through turn 2.
Outside, and that puts him in a good position.
Oh, and a bit of a touch-up there, mate.
Very close.
A bit of a touch-up between the two alphas.
got to get back in the front of Gil Branson's
car. Gil Branson's in there, isn't he? Which way is he going to go? Who to follow
he
through?
Wants he's all amongst this. Oh!
Oh, and it's 3 wide. 3 wide out of 5. I think Gil Branson's going to get in right as well, mate. He looks like he had a good run out of there. Oh, what's happening there, mate?
Very tidy stuff.
2 by 2 around the final turn between Gil Branson and Enright. It's really on between the Mondi and the Alpha there. Great racing from Brian. Really great racing. Oh, and he's going to have to let Enright take the turn into 1. He's got the inside line.
He's got the overlap. Has he got it? No.
No.
Not the corner for it. But
not yet. I feel that's coming. I feel he'll probably get up there, Davo. A lot of pressure there.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel look, just see that little, Glenn's just stretched his legs a little bit there, just in that short amount of time. I feel that he's just really benefited from those guys, like being side by side there a couple of times in that lap. So.
Yes, and that's what happens, isn't it? As soon as you start battling
of course, yes, start racing,
defending,
that time goes away.
Yes. And we've seen Glenn really up there in the timesheets early on and possibly a little bit out of position with his qualifying, so he will have his eyes forward now on Crompo. But to be fair, Davo, 4.5 seconds up the field now, Crompo. Really commanding lead.
Yeah, absolutely. The French Ferrari, which we've seen in the past, it seems like it can deal with the pace, but it just doesn't have the punch in a straight line, and so far just hasn't been able to deliver the top step too often. Or I think he's won a couple, but he's just tough gig for the Peugeot, but always there. This track though, hasn't it just hooked up on it, Farmer?
Yeah, Crompo's really got it hooked up
really,
there,
and he's running a really tidy line. Obviously, he's got no pressure, but he's really clearing out with a really nice, tidy drive. Very, very measured work from Luke there.
Yeah, Crompo there, best lap so far, 6.5. Yeah, good couple of tenths ahead of the rest of the field there on his hot lap. So showing great pace in that French Ferrari, mate. We just watch him round turn 1. He's got it all under control, mate. No pressure at all. Nice gap there. He'll just be monitoring Glenn's progress behind him, I guess, from now.
He will. We'll actually drop back a little because I think McDonald
has come back through, hasn't he? After the early excursion.
I just saw that in the background as we were watching Enright and Glenn come through the corner there, and McDonald just made a move on
Stoner.
Yeah, just nicked down the inside of him there in that blind turn 1.
And just on a sort of side note there, happened to run into Stoner's partner there during the week, Davo. So a shout out to Nikki, who is apparently watching our Twitches. One of few partners that actually do get involved in watch our streams, mate, and actually care about what we do.
Thanks for watching, Nikki.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry about the dent on the back of that Land Cruiser idea that I delivered to you, but yeah, great to catch up with Stoner's partner there. And instantly McDonald too, bro, just breaking away from Stoner's just like that.
Yeah, look, we're finding that as soon as these boys sort of get there, that little break, the groups are that tight that, there's a little bit of breathing space and they're off. Just picking up on...
Very tight behind them, mate, there with
Bear Grylls and Kenny.
Yeah.
These guys have been side by side the last lap, so...
And Troy as well, and the Honda.
Troy is right up behind, and I think just hoping for a mistake from these two as we just jump into the front of Troy's car, actually.
Yeah, let's do that, Davo. See what we're dealing with inside this Honda. Loses a little bit out of that turn there out of 5, but watching Kenny all over the back of Bear. And Kenny's probably got, and a bit of a touch-up between Bear and Kenny as he whips him to the infield. And Troy managed to slip that position past him, mate. Nicely done there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Kenny suffers there.
He has, but he's right tucked up behind the rear wing of that Honda now, mate. He won't be happy about that little touch-up there with Bear. Although he could be laughing, because Kenny tends to be a pretty happy chap there, mate, in the seat, whatever goes on.
Yeah. Nothing much phases him, eh?
Nothing much phases him.
But yeah, and it's just right back onto the button and business as usual with Ken. You know, a little bit of a mix-up there as we just see the...
hard on the brakes here from Kenny there, mate.
The Pommy Holden, just get a little bit of a lock-up behind the VTEC there. But yeah, just back to business really with Kenny. Let's just carry on. So yeah, nice work. Who we got behind that little battle there? Kenny, we got Josco in another Volvo, Aspie in another Pommy Holden, Jake in the Mondeo.
Yeah.
Mule back in 14th in another Volvo. Melling way back in 15th.
Melling way back.
So
something's happened to Melling because he was in like P4, I think, early on there in quali. Yeah. He was certainly a lot further forward than that.
Yeah, so something's happened there. Unusual to see Melling back that far, and yeah, something's going on there. B-Dog back in 16th in one of the Italian taxis, and we've had Crossland unfortunately retire from the race. So we'll just pop back up the front. Cropton nearly 6 seconds in front as he
extending the lead, mate.
It just looks like with ease, Farmer.
He has got this hooked up, Davo. Wow.
It just doesn't look like he's working on it, mate, at all. It's all just coming to him. Handles that blind turn one with ease. Gleno not too far behind. Now, what are we looking at lap times?
This last lap round there, mate.
Between these boys.
Crompo with a 6.4, Glenn with a 6.7. So Crompo getting 3/4 per lap.
Oh, really?
Out in front there, mate. He's home and host.
So he's got going harder.
He's got no pressure, yet he's just banging the lap time. So
yeah, nice work. And so yeah, series leader at the moment, Gleno, as we just pick up on him. He's got Enrod in one of the other Italian taxis, not far behind, with Gil Branson giving him a bit of heat from behind. But yeah, like all Gleno's got to do is just hold that position. He's got the breathing space back in front. Doing pretty well, but he's probably scratching his head a little bit and thinking, how the hell is Compton all the way up the road there?
Yeah, absolutely. And Crompo 20 points behind Glenn in the championship.
Yeah.
So
in second position, I think it is.
Third. Crompo's in third there, mate. John McDonald between them. So, but you know, Glenn will be thinking about that. Obviously, he needs an answer for the next race that we've still got to come. So.
Oh yeah, well that's right. We've got the main event still to come. The 40-minute compulsory pit stop. Oh no, non-compulsory pit stop race.
Non-compulsory pit stop.
Which is coming up shortly after this. We're winding down too far. We've got only about a little over 3.5 minutes to go in the race.
Already?
Been pretty well trouble-free, except for, I think it was turn 2 there in the first lap as the boys.
Lap 1.
Yeah, there's a few boys getting tangled up there. But other than that, been a sort of a business as usual race. You know, we've had a couple of good little tidy battles. Kenny's
managed to get past Troy there, just noticing there. And it's caught back up to Bear. Almost kind of back where he was there a few laps ago when they had that little touch up. Yeah, Aaron Enright. Ryan Stall got the pressure on the back of Aaron, but with only a couple of minutes to go,
I don't think
not
it's
too
fair.
sure he's going to get it done.
I'll be looking back at Josco here.
Just looking at Pete Aspie all over the back of Josco there too,
this
mate.
Josco Aspie, Jake McKellar battle is ramping up as we just pop into the front of Jake McKellar's car.
Jakey's car there, as we've just got Pete Aspie right in front of him and one of the Pommy Holdens there. And Jake looks good here, mate.
He does look good.
He's got good pace there. He's
and tidy lines, Farmer. And
yeah, nice tidy lines. He doesn't look like he's struggling like the
top
in front of him are. So
yeah, good clean laps. Delivers. Doesn't look like he's struggling with the setup at all. Nice tidy stuff. 2 minutes to go before race 1 is done and dusted. Oh, big long. Geez, that corner reminds me coming out.
A bit wide on the exit there.
Just the view out of the front of that car just reminds me of Brands Hatch, eh?
Yes.
For some reason.
Around the final turn at Brands, very similar.
It does.
Yeah. Oh,
and even this thing.
There. Oh. And who's that out on the grass in front?
That's Kenny Simpson, I think.
Kenny,
I
yes,
think it's Kenny Simpson. He's gone back. Oh, he's gone out again.
Oh, Kenny having a hell of a scene, mate. And these boys are sweet past there. Thank you very much, Kenny.
And as life goes on, nobody's stopping and waiting, mate.
That's right. Great stuff.
No one,
Jake,
you don't see the Vector stopping with a snatch strap or anything.
Yes. So Jacobs also must have been one of the people that got kind of knocked back there after lap 1 there, because he was up a lot better than he was up there, wasn't he?
I think he was. There was a couple of Volvos and well, there must have been a couple of Alphas because there's so many on track. And
yes.
I think McKellar's Mondeo or one painted very similarly, Farmer, was involved. So 35, 34, 33, 32, 31 seconds to go.
Yes. Just keeping an eye on Crompo there, as I think this will be our final lap there, Davo, with only 22 seconds to go, as he rounds up the Alpha of B-Dog to put him a lap down there, mate.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Coming around the final turn here, hugs it nice and tight.
Yes, 6,
no
5, 4.
In the
He's just
there.
Oh, mate, he has literally start to finish.
Over the bump, mate.
It looks like with ease. Well done, Luke Compton.
Nice, Crompo.
We
Glenn
see
coming through for P2, mate.
P2, nice work. I'm sure he's scratching his head. We got Enright and Gilbranson. Now, see, there's a couple of guys that we haven't seen up in there too. McDonald,
Stoners.
Good work from Jarks.
Jarks as well in 7th. Bear Grylls for 8. Troy for 9.
Then we got Josco, Aspie, Jake, and then Kenny Simpson. We'll probably wait a while.
It all happened pretty quickly there, Davo.
It did. That little pack at the back there. Just you could really the field wasn't that far spread out. You know, when you think of it, 20 minutes later. So
a little bit of a gap there back to Mule as we just watch him come across the line there for 14, and Steve right behind him there, mate, coming in at 15, and then B-Dog, who we think finished the lap down. Crossy retiring for 17th.
Whew. Wow.
Just like that, mate.
Just like that. Quick as a flash.
Just like that.
Nice work from the boys again.
Great stuff.
For race 1.
Straight into the what do we call it, mate?
Oh, well, it's post-race.
The talkies.
Let's do the chit-chat thing.
Post-race talkies. As we dragged down Aaron Enright, mate, which may be the first time we've had him down here in the comms box, bro. Congratulations on that 3rd place battle, bud. Well done.
Yeah, second time, but there was,
Second time?
She was a bloody hard 3rd place, that one.
Okay, well, look, we're not very good with our stats here, mate.
But, we don't take notes. So.
No.
But well done. And it did look like you were working for it a little bit there.
Oh, it wasn't a pretty race, was it? I just cocked up the start, to be honest, and yeah, just got flustered and
Yeah, because you had pole. Did you have pole?
Yep.
Yeah, outstanding qualifying, mate. And we
I think I
noticed
held
Glenn
on to that
got
for
you.
about a corner.
Right. A quarter of a second.
Yeah.
No, there was a little bit of action actually through turn 2 on lap 1 with a few of the boys behind you. Really mixed it up. But
look, I got caught out with cold tyres and old rookie mistake, you know. And like I say, it wasn't a pretty start to the race, unfortunately. So try and do better next time.
But still yielded a good result here, mate.
You still take the podium position, obviously, bud. You got to talk to us at the end of the race. It's got to mean something, surely.
That's worth right there.
That's better than that's the prize, isn't it? Really, get to talk to you guys.
Yeah, that's right. Better than sitting back down there with those plebs.
Well, we'd like to think so.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, mate. Congratulations, bud. Well done on your obviously on your qualifying and your podium. So
yes.
We've got the final to come.
Yes.
Any tips, mate? Are we pitting? Are we going long?
Well, what's the strategy?
What's the strategy, bud?
I'm going to give it a crack and go without pitting, but we'll just see what happens.
We'll just let the rest of the field know that. So
I'm sure they've figured that out already anyway.
No, well done, buddy. Congratulations, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks well done, mate.
Thanks. Bye.
Nice, mate.
Right.
User was moved out of your channel.
Good stuff there, Dave.
Yeah, good sport there.
Who we got in P2, mate? I've lost the info.
Oh, God, I don't know. I think
was
it
it
was
Glenn?
It was Glenn.
Yeah, okay. Let's grab old mate Glenn there. He's no
User
stranger.
I should know, but I forget.
He's holding his swipe card in his hand to try and get through the door.
Well
done, buddy.
He keeps going for the fridge, but it doesn't work.
Bad luck on here. What's this about? Come on.
I'm locked out.
Yeah, look, we're sick of the same punters coming through the door, mate. We've changed the lock.
Well done, mate.
Cheers. I had a bit of a bill on my hands, but it was all good.
No, different race for you, I think, here at Hampton for the first one tonight, mate.
Yeah, no, I certainly tried to qualify with about 50-something litres too much, and it didn't really work.
Is that what happened, mate? Because you were well back in your qualifying.
Yeah, no,
not well back, but well back for your standards.
No, it was back. It was well.
Yeah, no, I changed it up a little bit, boys. I decided to qualify on the race set and race on the qualifying set, so... Yeah, the tyres weren't the flashiest in that race, so
interesting strategy. You're going to run into the 40 with that as well, brother?
No.
You had enough gas there in your qualifying set to race for there, bud?
I pumped it up just before I went in, but tyre pressures were less than desirable, so I certainly didn't have anything for Crompo.
For anyone, really.
Yeah, look, Crompo just seemed to pull away there, actually, and really no one had any answer for him.
Yeah,
so,
the Peugeot did look very comfortable.
Are you telling us you've got something for him in the next one, mate, or
sure?
What are we going to expect, bud? Because geez, he just seemed to run away with it there, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he got a good gap when I battled with Darren, and if you didn't notice on the times, I actually did pip him on the lap time, but yeah.
No, we didn't notice. Sorry,
that's right. Well, I'll bring that to your attention.
We actually credited Crompo with some good lap times compared to the rest of the field, but okay. Sorry, mate. We'll up our game. We'll up our game a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Mate.
I'm going to shuffle some more papers here, and I'll try and work it out.
If we can.
I'll sort it out.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations, mate.
Yeah,
You've
good
made
work,
your podium
mate.
yet again.
Yes, leader in the championship at the moment.
Yeah.
So
another solid effort.
Yeah, we thought you might have been scratching your head a little bit, wondering why Crompo was so quick, but now we know it was all your own fault, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I guess I'm partly to blame. I'll say it was the bourbon, but yeah.
Well, of course it was. Okay, good on you,
Thanks,
Gleno.
buddy. Well done.
No doubt we'll talk to you next race as well.
Hopefully, we'll see how we go.
See you, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, boy.
User was moved out of your channel.
That went well. Okay,
blame
now
the bourbon, Davo. How does that sit with us? Nah.
No, I'm a drinker, so I can't do that.
Yeah, no, we don't blame the drink, mate. No, only makes you faster.
That's right. Of course it does. Now, next up, I think we've got one left,
User was moved to your
and
channel.
I think it's Fluky Luke Crompton.
Crompo, the honest guy. Here we go, bud. You've done it, mate. You've done it. You just took it from the start. You outlapped them, mate. You pulled away. You sat there doing, well, for a look from us, fuck all, but you really made it look good.
It looked easy.
Easy.
I hit F11, mate, doing that mirror off and just went.
Yeah.
Don't need that shit.
Is that the key? Well, if Bear Grylls is listening, turn your mirror off, bud, as well as that tyre app.
And all the other apps. Well
done, mate. Obviously, you got a good start there, buddy. P2 in qualifying, is that right? Yeah, so you got a good jump on them off the start, mate.
Yeah, had a big couple of left-hand downs, fucking around those first two corners.
Yeah, it looked a bit sideways there early on.
Getting a bit of love from the mate behind me.
From one of the alphas there. But you both managed it really well, and it got messy out the back after that into the next corner, and obviously, like a few guys up the pointy end sort of capitalised and just got a good break on the field. So, mate, it just what was it with the Peugeot tonight? It just looked smooth as hell and had some pace. What's going on?
Consistency, bro.
Yeah,
that's all I can put it down to.
Consistency. Can I just quote the number of practice laps that you have had?
Yeah, sure. Go for it, mate.
Only 173, mate, leading into this race. So, okay. Still a lot, but...
Yeah, it's still a bit.
In hindsight, not as many as Kenny and his 700. So, good effort, mate. Good effort. Good to see you up there. Good to see the Peugeot winning.
Yeah.
And really taking it to these boys in the championship, mate. So that might have actually jumped you up a posse.
Yeah, I think that'll shuffle things around a little.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, you're a bit tired there, bud. Are we holding you up?
We're keeping you awake, mate. Oh, okay.
It's been a long week.
Okay.
We'll give.
All right, mate. We'll let you go.
Give him a Red Bull before he gets out of here.
Yeah, if you can. We'll give him a couple.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Well done, buddy. And good luck with the next one, eh?
Yeah, cheers.
We'll see you back.
Strategy. What's
what's your strategy? Yeah, what is the strategy, mate?
Same as always, bro.
Flat chat.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Are we pitting it?
You'll be
pitting
it. You'll be pitting. Guaranteed.
Anything in the pitting, or are we going to make it?
I don't know. I think we might make it.
Don't say you don't know. You know. Just tell us the honest truth, bro. He's got nothing.
Oh, look at him.
Okay.
Crickets.
Crickets and tumbleweeds.
Inglés.
Inglés. All right.
Okay.
We've met your kind before, mate, and we'll dispatch you straight back up there. See you later.
Good.
Was moved out of your channel.
Nice work, farmer.
Oh, I tell you.
Lovely work as always, mate. Okay, that was the post-race wrap-up there. Very interesting.
Very interesting. Great race, mate. Over very quickly.
Very quickly, yeah. And so a little bit of a shake-up in the points, obviously. But there is another race to go, farmer. It's 40 minutes. And fuel will be an issue. So watch this space. We're going to wrap it up right there. And...
yeah, look, thanks to the viewers for watching. Thanks to the Mick & Construction for the BTNZ sponsored BTCCs.
Yep. And we'll be back in about 4 minutes or so.
Yeah, and I'm a bit shady on Crompo from now on, but just on the quiet. Okay.
We're going to go. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you in a minute, boys.